Hey everybody, I want to introduce myself. My name is Ryan, and I'm starting a new YouTube channel because, well, why not? I watch other YouTubers and for yards and grass and stuff like that, and I think they give phenomenal advice, and I'm not trying to take away from what they're offering, but this is just using my experience from things that I'm doing to see how, my yard is progressing. So I guess a little history on it. The house behind me is my wife and myself's home. We bought it about a year and a half ago, and it had a brand new yard in it. Just the grass, the fence, beauty bark, all that stuff. And over the last year and a half, I've been extremely disappointed with how it looks. Matter of fact, you can see behind me, it's browning, and this lawn gets watered consistently. So what this YouTube channel is going to be about is the story of my yard and how I handle it. If things are going well, show it success. If things don't go well, we'll talk about what happened and why we got to there. So hopefully you'll join me on this journey. But yeah, I think what we'll start off first with is I don't have any video of what the yard looked like when we first bought it. It was very plain, just grass, bark, and no plants or anything like that, except for the stuff here in the front. Those were there. But yeah, I got some pictures, so I'll kind of give some high level of what we did when we first bought it, and then I'll show you what it looks like as of today. So stay tuned. So the bulk majority of the work that we've done so far has been in our backyard, because that's where we spend the most time. We love sitting outside on a nice summer evening, or late spring, and hopefully early fall if we have a good fall, and just get to enjoy it. So as you can see behind me, we planted all of these arborvitaes. There's a camellia there, and then more arborvitaes. There's a snowball plant there, more arborvitaes, and kind of rounding it out for all just different plants and stuff that go along through there. So this, as you see in the pictures, or if you could tell in the pictures, this was all not there when we moved in, and we planted them all. So that was a lot of work. I did the majority of that this spring, and I really wish that I had captured it on video, because I thought it might be good to at least go back, but just trying to kick it off now. So I'll show you one of the, like this guy right here. He's not doing well. I mean, just not. We're trying to bring it back, but just not doing well. And I don't know if it's too late for it or not, but we're trying to get it going. But yeah, let me just kind of flip it around and show you the last project that I did and why we did. Yeah, you'll meet Ben. Thanks, Ben. I've been trying to curb that. Anyway, built this patio. This used to be grass all in here, and we have our poured concrete that came with the house, but it's crowded with all the their outdoor furniture, my grills, that stuff, and we just like having a fire pit. So this was just kind of a quick one that I put in, dug it out, laid the stuff down, put sand in, laid all the bricks down, leveled it with sand, and got it finished just in time for the 4th of July this year. The patio set we already had, and then of course the fire thing. We just recently got these flower pots and planted things that help repel mosquitoes, and I think they help. I don't think it's definitely curbed it, because we do get some mosquitoes from time to time. And then we got our patio and the back side of the house. My wife's million bells, she absolutely loves these. They have been going strong. Sorry, my AC unit's going, but they've been going strong and doing really, really well. But yeah, So this is my backyard, and you can see the grass is still struggling. Man, bend spots sure show up really good on this. But yeah, so let's go check out this tree, because I'm not happy with it. I really am not. I'm trying not to give up on it, but I may have to. It just all of a sudden overnight just really started browning out. But I can see new growth growing in, so I think it's doing okay, or it's gonna rebound, but it just doesn't look good. Doesn't look good at all. And you're right next door. This thing's fine. Doing healthy. All the rest of them are doing really good. This guy, not so much. So really trying to figure out why. Why? So we'll keep you updated on this. I may replant it, I don't know. So the sprinklers are probably gonna kick off, so I'm gonna go do that. But one of the things that I want to first focus on is trying to see what's going on with my lawn. This is on the side yard. It wasn't in the video that I showed at the very beginning, but this is just the side. And it almost totally looks dead. And this gets watered constantly. And I almost wonder if it's getting too much water, or it's not getting enough because of the sprinkler head. So he's watering his lawn 4 times a day. He takes up the total amount of watering that he's doing, and he's breaking it out throughout the day. So I'm watering mine at like 6 in the morning, then 9:30 in the morning, and then 5 p.m. and then I'll do a late night one. I think it's like around 10-ish or so. I do it that late because we enjoy our backyard, and I don't necessarily want to be out there when the sprinklers are going. So that's why I'm doing that, and just trying to see if that's working. So I'll report back if I find good results from that. But in about 20-ish minutes or so, these sprinklers are going to kick on, and they only run for 5 minutes. So I water a total of 20 minutes a day, 4 times a day, 5 minutes each. So, but I want to see the spray pattern to see if I'm getting enough water in spots, because, and I'll flip the camera around here. Yeah, you can just see, like right down here, I have a sprinkler head right here, and it is dead. This should not be like that, and it's just brittle and dry. So I don't think it should be that, but we'll see. And I think this sprinkler head here works, but I don't know. And then as we go down, you can see here, it's also dead. And it just kind of seems like it's very in a pattern. So hopefully we can get it figured out. But yeah, it's all throughout here. And then what I find weird is my neighbor's, his grass looks really good. He's got some, drying out spots and stuff like that, but overall it looks really nice. I just feel like my yard doesn't look good coming next to his, so it's really what's encouraging me to do it. And then in our little HOA strip here, there's no sprinklers here, so it all gets watered in from my sprinklers, here, and then the one in the corner up here, I've got 360s that go and water all this stuff. So when the sprinklers are on, I'll show you what it looks like and see what we got. Okay, sprinklers just kicked off, and this one getting my truck wet, but I think I could probably do this, turn it down a little bit. I'm going the other way, so I think I gotta figure out how to do that. But yeah, I can't tell if it's getting down there and getting it wet. I mean, the grass blades are wet down there, and like everything else. So like this one's kicking out some good water, this one's not. Yeah. This one's not spinning at all. There we go. Man, that's just stuck. But I don't know that that was getting a lot of water right there, so that might help. That very well may help. And I don't think this one's spinning either. There we go. I think they just got dirty. Yeah, it looks like it's spinning really good now. So that might help. This guy looks like he's dying before over here. See, that's why it's good to do this stuff. Still doesn't feel like it's getting that. But this guy, I feel like this guy should be helping my neighbor's lawn. Okay, yeah, I'm not really recording much here. It's not very entertaining. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Okay. So you can see, like, this guy here, he's kind of almost 360, but he's watering in my neighbor's yard and mine. And then it comes over and it's feeding into this. This is the HOA strip I was mentioning. No irrigation in here. I'm responsible to maintain it. But if I look, it's like I just don't know that water's getting here. Just got me there. Yeah, it's just like overshooting me. It's really not landing there. So I'm gonna see if I can't figure that one out. All right, so today's a new day. Yesterday, I discovered the sprinklers and stuff were not giving good coverage, so adjusting that. And I'm probably gonna have to continue to do that just because I don't think it's going to work 100%. And I'm almost questioning if I even like these sprinklers. They're the Hunter MP rotator ones. They came installed with the house, with the irrigation system when we bought the house, and I have a lot of them, so swapping them out is going to be a pretty substantial cost. But in the meantime, I'm trying to get the grass to green up, and with continually watering as I'm doing, as mentioned earlier, I'm watering 4 times a day, every other day, 5 minutes every time, so a total of 20 minutes combined, and that's getting me roughly about an inch of water on the grass every other day. I know that seems a bit excessive, and I think here in the Pacific Northwest, in contrast to today, we generally don't have clouds. We don't have hardly any precipitation during the summertime, so watering is, in my opinion, extremely needed, and just helps for, the grass is not getting any water on it at all. So every other day, 20 minutes total, gives me about an inch of rain, or inch of water. So to help that, I'll just flip the camera around to the products I'm going to use. So to help that, I believe I do have a fungus issue, so I'm going to be putting down this fungus control. And just to kind of get a contrast, I'm only going to try it in this section here. You can see it's got a lot of browning and all that. And I think part of it has to do with the amount of water that was getting down, but also the fungus in here. I do get a lot of mushrooms in here when I'm over watering. And you can see I do have some brown patches, as this is supposed to help cure it. So I'm going to be putting that on in conjunction with the Simple Lawn Solution, some lawn food. This is the first time I'm using a liquid fertilizer, and if I have good success, I'm going to continue to use the liquid, and I'll buy a sprayer system. But I just got the kind of hooks up to your garden hose, so I'm going to apply both of these. I didn't see anything that says that I couldn't apply them. This doesn't have any of the products or ingredients this does, as versus this. So we'll give them both a go, and then we're gonna wait a couple days and just see how it changes. But I will update probably in the next videos. I feel this one's probably getting a little long, but I'll update in my next video on success, or well, just the results of it. Hopefully it's a success. So here we go. Let's get it done. Fungicide put down, and I'm going to let that kind of sit and soak in, and then I'm going to hit it with the liquid nitrogen or the plant food or the grass food and go from there. So yeah, we'll just put you on pause. Alright, so now it's the Simple Lawn Solutions lawn food here, and I'm going to go and apply this now. It's been a little bit, sorry about the noise, my neighbor's mowing his lawn. He's got an electric mower, so it's quiet, which is awesome, but that's the noise you hear in the background. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this per the directions and see what we can get. This is the 14014 lawn food by Simple Lawn Solutions, and it says it covers 3,200 square feet, and that's definitely not that. It's maybe like 200 to 300 square feet, maybe a little more, and it went through half the bottle, so it seems a little excessive. And I followed the directions where you're just kind of fanning it over at a walking speed and laying it down. So I guess we're going to find out. So, yeah. Okay, well, that's going to do it for this episode. For my very first yard YouTube video, I do have another channel. It's just kind of stale right now. But, whew, nice hair, Ryan. But for this very first yard episode, hopefully you found this minimal, entertaining, laughable. I don't know. Give some feedback if you made it this far in the video, but thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. We're going to post results of what happened in my lawn after doing the fungicide and getting the liquid fertilizer down. So thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned.